Now we'll announce the results of the Market Appeal contest. Each Solar Decathlon team builds their house for a specific target client of their choosing. The Market Appeal jury, which is made up of professionals from the home building industry, evaluates how the house actually meets the needs of the chosen client. The jury considers issues such as livability, which includes functionality, convenience, and comfort, and any unique needs of the client. Marketability, which includes appeal inside and out, including materials, equipment, and detailing. Whether the sustainability features make the house more marketable, and whether the house is a good value for the client. And buildability, which means, according to the team's plan, can the house be built as intended and within budget? So, also here with me today is Mr. Brian Baker and Ms. Lorraine Fowler, our Market Appeal jurors. Thank you very much for joining us in all the efforts to make the jury. I'll turn it over to you to announce the top 3 finishers in the Market Appeal contest.
Thank you all for coming today. Appreciate it. First, I'd like to, before we get into the awards, I'd like to share a few words with you all, just some general impressions that our jury had with this week. Overall, we were very impressed and inspired by the innovation of all the teams here as it relates to meeting their target market's needs and challenges. We saw many teams here that aspired to address real problems that their communities face. The experiential qualities of these homes, as well as its visual appeal, make for memorable and functional design. The Solar Decathlon 2015 yet again demonstrates that sustainable homes can be innovative, they can be beautiful, and certainly very and highly marketable across diverse demographics. So for the third place award, I'd like to bring up Lorraine here.
I need your phone. We need our script.
Here we go.
Oh.
How's that?
Oh, that's it. And the envelope. All right. Okay. Now the moment you've all waited for. This house offers a seamless blending of innovation and beauty while making a significant contribution to the renewal of its community.
Continuing a fine regional tradition, this contemporary interpretation of the local vernacular was spectacularly designed and detailed.
From the depth of disaster comes this gem of a renewal.
And unlike MTV's version of Jersey Shore, this house is a sure thing.
The first place winner from Market Appeal is
Stevens Institute of Technology.
On behalf of the Holden Shore House team, we come from a community that has a lot of frustrated people dealing with rebuilding, and we're really happy to be here with some forward-thinking ideas and really bring the energy back to our communities that we were grown up in. So thanks to my team, thanks to our great faculty and staff, and all the support we have back home. Thanks, guys.
So now you're loose and now you're ready to go, because this is a big contest. Next, we're going to announce the results of the architecture contest. And before we present the awards, just so you remember how you did it yesterday, each winning team's going to come up, and someone can speak, then we'll do a photo, and then you're going to go crazy. So, and then go down. So, so are you ready, decathletes? Yeah, all right. So the architecture contest requires teams to design and build attractive, high-performance houses that integrate solar energy and energy efficiency technology seamlessly. A jury of professional architects focus their evaluation on the architectural concept and design approach, the architectural implementation and innovation, and team documentation. So now I'll turn it over to our architecture contest jury coordinator, Allison Kant. Welcome, and thank you for your efforts of being with us to present these awards. So please come up, the lovely Allison Kant.
Good morning, teams. Are we excited? All right. So the architecture jury members immensely enjoyed their time with the competition teams and were extremely impressed with the enthusiasm, commitment, and learning that were evident throughout their time in Irvine. The projects really shone in their demonstration of values that were important to the students in their home communities: safety, recovery, resiliency, environmental responsibility, dignity, health, economic stability. The embodiment of these social values elevated these homes well above the norm, and it's exciting and uplifting to know that these students will go on to professional practice and transform the face of their communities with both their idealism and their technical savvy. The Solar Decathlon experience is an unparalleled opportunity to both shape the future and learn about the practice of architecture in its highest form. When design becomes not just about the creation of an aesthetic object, but about the effective, place-based integration of building systems and environmental performance. When your work is no longer just on paper, but has to be built and actually work, and work really well. And beyond the technical realm, what you have learned about leadership and collaboration will likely become your most important professional skills. Our architecture jurors observed many measures of the success you have all experienced here, not all of them embodied in the homes. Your pride in your accomplishments was palpable and well-earned, and it was a pure delight to overhear a casual student conversation about sun angles that on another park bench likely would have been about a new app or tonight's party. Now, in recognition of the most outstanding work among a field of outstanding competitors, I'm so pleased to present the top 3 teams in the architecture contest. The envelope, please. All right. Our top architecture award-winning home successfully integrates a comprehensive set of design goals and objectives. The result, which easily could have been overly complex and technology-driven, was instead refreshingly clean, simple, and functional, but also comfortable and elegant. Although we are judging a student competition, this design stacks up very favorably against many homes designed by seasoned architectural teams, and in fact outstrips the vast majority of U.S. homes when it comes to energy performance. The success of this project comes from a solid implementation of solar and passive design fundamentals, a place-derived aesthetic paired with an appealing contemporary flavor, and an impressively evolved set of innovations designed to respond to a unique need of the locale. The love of community that drove this design inspired a highly effective collaboration, in turn giving rise to an exceptionally well-integrated final product that will benefit both the occupants and their larger community. Our congratulations go to this outstanding team. Finishing as the first place winner in the U.S. Department of Energy Solar Decathlon 2015 architecture contest is Stevens Institute of Technology.
We're honored to be up here with all you guys. It's been a great competition. on behalf of my team, we can't really, this is pretty great for us. This is pretty awesome. I want to say thank you to everyone here. Thanks for the support of our team, our faculty back home, all the support we've got, and I know we have a community back home that's really, really rooting for us. So thanks again, guys.
So now we'll announce the results of the communications contest, but I'm going to go off script a little bit here again. You know, your tours are just awesome. They're really good, and I've heard so many great reports from the people who are going through the village yesterday, and it doesn't matter, you know, what ranking you're in or currently in or what you're doing, you just really give good tours, and you know, you've got the essence of what this contest is all about, you know, is educating the public. So congratulations on that. I knew I wasn't influenced the jury because they already came up with their ideas, but thank you so much for such great tours, which is part of the communications contest, which challenges teams to educate others about their houses, their experiences, and their projects. A jury of communications professionals award points for quality, creativity, innovation, and delivery of team communications efforts. Jury considerations include the team's overall strategy, their electronic communications, their public exhibit materials and presentations, and their audiovisual presentation. Here with us today to announce the top finishers in the communications contest is Mark Walheimer, and from our communications contest jury. Thank you very much for joining us, Mark, and all the efforts on the jury. So now I'll turn it over to Mark Walheimer.
Thank you. Good morning. First, the communications jury would like to thank all of the Solar Decathlon teams for their hard work creating these wonderful houses. The level of the students' enthusiasm made our work a pleasure. While the communications contest focuses on specific deliverables, a strategy, branding, a website, and video, what matters in each of these things is the story you tell about your house and how, through that story, you draw on your audience with information that excites, engages, and educates. It's not as easy as it sounds. Making highly technical information interesting to a general audience can be difficult, but it is achievable, as evidenced by our 3 winners. It should be noted that the most successful teams told a story not just about their house, but about their community, their team, or the people intended to occupy their house. Through our use of communication, each of the top 3 winning teams made technology approachable. They also demonstrated an impressive level of planning, including messaging and branding that stayed consistent regardless of the medium. And finally, these teams paid attention to the details and presented communications that were extremely professional, well thought out, polished, and practiced. And now it's time to announce the winners of the Solar Decathlon 2015 Communications Contest. This team's story demonstrates that human beings are often at their best when developing solutions for life's most terrible tragedies. Their messages were clear, consistent, comprehensive, and showed incredible thoughtfulness. This team made technology approachable for all audience and defied a cliched Jersey Shore attitude to convey empathy and caring about their community. The jury especially appreciated the visual depiction of a flood line that spilled over from the team's logo to surround their incredible shore house. All in all, a great submission with outstanding execution. Finishing as the first place winner of the U.S. Department of Energy Solar Decathlon 2015 contest is Stevens Institute.
Just want to thank you so much for this award. Every team really at this decathlon is demonstrating to their communities as well as on a global level that you can build homes that defeat the status quo. And we're really grateful that our team was able to receive this. And I know back in New Jersey there's a lot of people that are really proud of this award too, so thanks so much.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the announcement of results of our final contest of the 10 decathlon contests, the engineering contest. To make the presentation of the engineering contest awards, we are pleased to welcome two of our sustaining level, highest level sponsors, Michelle Orlac, Vice President of Solution Marketing with Schneider Electric, and Tammy Bui, Strategic Communications Manager with Edison International. Thank you both for your continued sponsorship of the Solar Decathlon.
Hi there. I have been carrying my umbrella on stage for each award of the ceremony of Solar Decathlon since 2009, when Schneider became a sustained sponsor. This is to show that despite heavy rains that have been happening during Solar Decathlon competitions in Madrid, in Paris, in China, and also in Washington, D.C., each time the energy balance has been positive, demonstrating that solar solutions you have been developing are always valid, whatever the climate. Here in California, I took my umbrella to protect me from the sun. Maybe today it's not the situation, and maybe I do not open it because otherwise I will attract rain. Schneider Electric is proud to be here as a sustained sponsor, together with 100 volunteers, helping the US Department of Energy organization. Schneider Electric is a global specialist in energy management and automation, with 170,000 employees around the world in more than 100 countries. We are ranking number 9 among top corporate global corporations in terms of corporate social responsibility. I would just say thank you for your enthusiasm, thank you for your energy. Thanks to you, as our company slogan says, life is on. Thank you.
Good morning. At Edison International, we are focused on the future. We safely provide reliable, clean energy to the people we serve so that they can experience all the incredible things life has to offer. And speaking of incredible, it has been a pleasure and honor to be alongside 14 of the most creative, technically innovative, and beautiful homes in the future that many of us have ever seen. In fact, I brought 2 of my little ones last weekend. They are 1 and 3. And so I have to admit they were more concerned about how hot it was and how many more gummy bears they could eat. But I will say it was absolutely incredible for me to be able to share with them what is possible. So thank you, decathletes, for showing that to them. And so it has been an honor for me personally to have been a part of this, but for all of the Edison International employees to have been a partner with the Department of Energy, thank you, and thank you to all of you incredible students in the Department of Energy. We believe our future is as bright as the sun that powers all of your homes, and we look forward to working together to create a clean energy world for all of us. On behalf of Edison International, congratulations.
And now, let's get on with the contest announcement. For the Solar Decathlon Engineering Contest, a jury of professional engineers evaluated how well the team's houses represent the best in modern engineering. In their evaluations, they considered engineering innovation, functionality, and reliability. They also looked at the overall efficiency of the engineering solution and the quality of the team's documentation.
The engineering jury congratulates every team for their success in designing and delivering their competition entries for the Solar Decathlon 2015. Your homes exhibit a dazzling display of innovative and integrated engineering solutions. Here is a list of the many systems the jury saw that so impressed them. Disaster-resistant houses, panelized construction, a variety of exciting insulation materials, impressively thermal-resistant windows, a greenhouse, gray water and rainwater collection and treatment systems, radiant heating and cooling systems, evaporative cooling systems, lots of heat pump technologies, phase change material for energy storage, a freeze-tolerant solar water heating system, thermal energy storage using water tanks, integrated PV and water heating, PV integrated into awnings and building glass, an electrical system with both AC and DC distribution, and smart home energy monitoring, controls, and dashboard systems. The jury congratulates all of you. Ultimately, the jury's job was to evaluate and score all the teams. In the top 3 places, the jury chose teams that are a step above the rest of the competition, each for different reasons. And among these 3 teams, it is a very tight contest.
So, now, the first place team in the engineering contest impressed the jury by doing everything so well. It started with documentation, which included high-quality drawings and outstanding analysis. They used multiple modeling tools to inform their engineering designs and conducted physical tests to confirm performance. The building systems reflect the same thoughtful and deliberate approach. The house is designed with a best-in-class envelope and passive design features that drastically reduce energy requirements. Efficient and proven heat pump technologies coupled with an innovative air distribution system and high-efficiency energy recovery ventilator should produce outstanding occupant comfort and a healthy indoor environment. In addition, the house is designed to be resilient in time of disaster, delivering emergency power and hot power even when the utility grid is down. This team is the most successful at balancing innovation, functionality, reliability, and energy efficiency to hit that sweet spot of engineering design. The first place award for engineering in the Solar Decathlon 2015 goes to Team Stevens Institute of Technology.
Well, thank you all so much. I don't really know how I'm going to produce a whole speech right now. Can't tell you quite how I feel. All I can say is this really is something, this was really a whole team effort here. Every single person you're looking at up here deserves this award. We really put our entire, all our hearts and souls into this project. I cannot thank you guys enough. First and foremost, this is our structural engineer, our head project engineer, Christine. I think we all put a lot of hours into this project, but I can't tell you how many more hours Christine put in than anybody figuring out the engineering behind this project.
You too.
So we are honored to be here. Thank you so much, Richard King. Thank you guys so much, the entire Solar Decathlon. I cannot tell you how amazing an opportunity this is. I think we right here, all of us here, could not be more set up to go into the world and to try and figure out this problem that we have to fix. Thank you all so much.
All right, Dave's got a first place trophy to hand out to somebody. Such suspense here. The first place overall winner of the Solar Decathlon 2015 goes to Stevens Institute of Technology.
Wow. You guys heard a lot from me, sorry. Thank you all so much. Again, Richard King, everyone here. We absolutely never could have expected this project to go quite like it did. We are completely ecstatic. I don't think any of us really thought that we were going to quite pull it off the way we did, and we could not be more pumped. I would really like to thank our faculty and our administrators. We have the president of our school over here, President Nariman Farvardin. We understand in this competition how important the support from your school is. We could not have had any more support from our school. He was the backbone of our team. He met with us personally. He really encouraged us every step along the way, and we cannot thank him enough. He really deserves this award, and we couldn't thank him enough. So thank you, President Nariman. So, in addition, our faculty team was a team of absolute all-stars. They are our friends. They are our mentors. Honestly, the stars somehow aligned on this project, and we ended up with a team of rock stars. We could not have been more lucky. Remember watching, sports movies when you're younger, and there's like this insane coach that pushes everyone way too hard, and somehow, though, they are able to achieve something they never thought was possible. This was nothing like that, but this was literally 10 times more intense than that. I never thought we could have achieved what we ended up achieving, and it was because of this faculty team that worked endlessly. The best word for this team is relentless. We were 100% relentless in every little facet of the project, and it was all because of their example that we pushed ourselves to do everything we could. I just hope to God, I am hoping to go into the world and build energy-efficient houses. That's what I want to do with my life. And, but I hope someday in my life I can give back to some students what they gave to us on this project. The true meaning of leadership, dedication, and that is why we were able to achieve what we did. So thank you guys, to all our faculty. To our program director, John Nastasi, the director of our graduate program that a couple of us up here are in, really brought the forces together that made this team. To our project manager, Ed May, who I don't think I know anyone in the world who works as hard as Ed May. Right there in the back, I'm sure he doesn't want you to know who he is, but I don't think I could have pushed myself to do the absurd things that I did for this project if it wasn't for someone so dedicated and such a great example. The rest of our faculty, Chris Steffens, one of our head electrical engineer, heading up all the lighting. Again, all this entire crew. Really leading from the front. Purchasing managers, Chris Dorado, really the backbone of the team. We have also here Keith Shepard, one of our dean of, mechanical engineering, right? And Clark Snell, our construction manager. As a student construction manager, Clark and I became great friends. We had a lot of long talks, and I think we learned a lot about life on this project. I wish, I'm obviously not going to go through everyone. I hit him first, don't worry, but he could use a second introduction for sure. All right, with that, I'm going to let AJ say a quick word. AJ, just a quick introduction, has been following the project his entire life. He's been to every single Solar Decathlon. He probably wouldn't tell you that. He came to Stevens to do this project, as I did, and he just wanted to kind of conclude here. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys. So Chris has said more than I could ever, but just wanted to iterate. We were really able to come together in the face of adversity of Hurricane Sandy, and that was really what raised us up as a team. So I'm so thankful that we were able to do that. This is a huge deal for our school over in Hoboken, New Jersey, and this is a really big deal for New Jersey. So I just want to thank you all so much.
Their fight song starts playing in my head, and I do believe it's the only fight song I've ever heard that's about engineers. We got to hear that song pretty often this week. Stevens, you placed first in market appeal, architecture, communications, engineering, appliances, home life, and community. I think it's the first time a team has ever gotten first place in all the jury competitions, so my hat's off to you. That's quite an accomplishment. You were second in comfort zone and first place overall in the Solar Decathlon 15. You said you wanted to build a home that defeats the status quo, and you did. You've also been stellar sportsmen and sportswomen, and for that, your fellow competitors gave you a standing ovation at the award ceremony yesterday. Way to win, Team Stevens. Congratulations.
quote. Your next victory is right around the corner. Never give up. Nicki Minaj. So you've all heard enough from me. I'd actually like to turn it over to one guy on our team who's really been embodying the spirit of this team while we've been here. Paul, would you please start us?
Hello. There's so many great things I could say about this team and for all of you, but I guess the thing I want to say is the amount of dedication that this team and everyone here that I've met, that I've seen, has impressed me, motivated me, and scared the pants off of me. So I just really do feel like we're part of a great community. We all feel like we're part of something greater here. We are a force to be reckoned with. And I just want to thank this team and all our sponsors and faculty, and just say I look forward to more sleep in the future. Thank you.